Most safaris that start in northern Botswana start here at Maun International Airport, where you will be met by your hosts and be transferred on a light aircraft for a charter flight into the safari camp lodges, and for an even more luxurious experience, you can even go on a helicopter. Outside Maun Airport, this is where the vehicles are that will take you if you're going by road option. Speaking of the road option, this is the option Duncan and I would be taking, learning more about the land, its people, and this wonderful scenery that makes up Botswana. We travel through the town of Maun, often billed as gateway to the Okavango, but that is actually not correct. Maun is a lot more than that. It is also gateway to the Central Kalahari, the Naipans, and the Makharihari regions, 3 regions often forgotten. Maun is now a modern town. My travelling companion on this road trip is Duncan Enga. Duncan is a citizen of Botswana, a university graduate, and a man who has proverbially risen through the ranks, starting off as a tourism guide and now today a multi-tourism property owner. Fantastic to see you
again.
Tony.
Hey. Long time, man.
Yes, man. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And so good to see you again.
Pleasure is mine,
Duncan, I really am looking forward to this road trip. You know, it is something different.
From that day one, we've been planning this, Tony, and finally we are here now.
Absolutely. We crossed the Talakamani River and soon we find ourselves on the outskirts of Maun. Duncan providing fascinating narration about life on the edge of the Okavango. And 20-30 minutes later, we arrive in the village of Shorobe, passing the school and then at the basket weaving. This is a must-stop place for us and a place that is very dear to Duncan, having been involved in it since its very inception. The basket weaving is an ancient art practiced by the women of the community, and the best part of all is 100% of the profits go directly back to these women. Please make a point of stopping and buying yourself something and supporting a very, very worthy cause.
My roots come from Shorobe. That's number one. Secondly, I had the opportunity to be part of the inception stage of this project when it all started, when I was still working as a community liaison officer at Conservation International. That's where this project was probably taken off the ground from that area, from that stage.
A few meters away, we stop at the edge of the tar road and where the gravel road starts. This denotes the start of the wildernesses of Botswana.
Other interesting thing is if you follow this road straight, you'll end up in Kasane, or you'll end up in Kazungula border or Pigfalls border.
This wide road soon turns into a 2-track as we make our way towards Gomoti River Lodge. As we travel along the 2-track road, it soon makes way for a pole bridge. We cross the pole bridge and now you can clearly see you are in the Okavango, and soon we arrive at Gomoti River Lodge. The entire camp is built on raised decks and of course has spectacular views of the backwaters of the Gomoti River. The guest area is the quintessential definition of affordable luxury. A large dining room, a lounge, a bar, all with these magnificent views, a pool, and then of course the accommodation. Very, very tastefully decorated and has a ensuite, hot and cold running water, flush loo, and it has solar electricity. We then make our way across to Gomoti Villas. This is an upgrade from Gomoti River Lodge. The long walkway over the waters of the Okavango denotes that you are on an island, and again over the backwaters of the Gomoti. The entire camp, like with Gomoti River Lodge, is on stilts and built on raised walkways. Here you have 8 villas, single villas, each with a large ensuite bathroom featuring a shower, his and hers basin, a loo, and then on the deck, the piece de resistance, a wonderful bath, all with stunning views. The guest area, again, lounge, bar, dining room area, pool, and I keep on repeating this, but these amazing views from all of the points. And then last but certainly not least, possibly the best value for money camp in the Great Okavango, Lusika Elephant Camp. This camp offers, again, lounge, bar, dining room area, fire pit, a pool, and an observation deck with the 12 tents, ensuite, and again, magnificent views. The activities at the three sister camps, Komoti River Lodge, Komoti Villas, and Lusika Elephant Camp, are all exactly the same. They consist of seasonal mokoro, excursions on the backwaters of the Komoti River, morning and afternoon game drives into the nearby concession, full-day Moremi game drive, and don't forget our wonderful Moremi transfer that goes from the three sister camps all the way via Kakanika, and a fantastic boat cruise, and then all the way to Kwai. Excellent value for money and fantastic game viewing. The next morning, we are up very early. We enjoy a hot cup of coffee, some rusks, some yogurt, and some muesli, and then make our way across to Southgate. The journey takes us roughly about an hour and 15 minutes, game viewing all the time. Arrival at Southgate, we have a look at the area that we're going to be driving on, as well as some of the more interesting things, such as the Kaza Transfrontier Park. From Southgate, we make our way to Guinea and Blackpool's area. This must be one of the Moremi Game Reserve's most productive game areas, located in the south-east western corner of the Okavango and the Moremi. This is a diverse landscape with lots and lots of water and amazing wildlife. We encounter lion and even get a very rare sighting of cheetah in this area before making our way all the way up to Kakanika, arriving round about the middle of the day.
After a fascinating morning's game drive, after leaving the camps very, very early, we've arrived at the Kakanika region, arguably one of the Moremi Game Reserve's most picturesque areas, teeming with wildlife and these giant trees. But we're here for a unique activity, boating on the permanent waters of the Okavango. It's about an hour to an hour and a half long trip. Afterwards, we can enjoy a lovely picnic lunch and then slowly make our way through to Kwai. We'll show you what the boat cruise is all about. I'm standing at North Gate, the northern exit to the Moremi Game Reserve. What a wonderful day that we've had. What lion, roan, and a plethora of other wildlife that we've seen. The journey is still not finished. We still have our late afternoon drive to do in the wonderful NG19 concession. It's late afternoon. What a day. Duncan has absolutely delivered. The highlight being the drive up via Kakanika, the boat cruise that we did, and then arriving in the Kwai area. We're now in the Kwai area. An excellent day of game viewing, fascinating narration, and unbelievable scenery.